Alright, alright. We are back. We're doing some more PICO8 development. Last time we left off, we had something like this. You can lose lives, you can move your character around, you can do this. That's kind of cool. Pretty good start, I think. There's no way to actually lose yet. There's no point system. And also the collision detection isn't exactly right where I want it to be. And the movement of the ball is not really that dynamic. You can see it doesn't really change direction based on where I hit it with the paddle. That's something I want to add later on. Let's see, I wrote down a couple of things I want to accomplish next. I think the next thing we want to do is add a scoring system and a title screen slash endgame screen. We'll just add those today, and that way we'll have at least a complete game. And then we can add more, and then we can add levels and power-ups and all that cool stuff, and fix all these things with the collision and make it more exciting. So that's usually how I approach game development. I don't know the best way of doing it. Disclaimer: I am not a game developer. I'm a software developer, and I'm just learning how to do this, making games. So my approach to making games is to make what is technically a game, and then add the cool stuff to it. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Alright. So, scoring system. Well, first, you gotta take a swig. Alright. We need a variable to keep track of the score. So, we're gonna add that. I do not want this here. There we go. So yeah, let's add a score variable. It's gonna start at 0, and we're gonna print it in our HUD. X, Y. So X position, let's go 15. Height, we're gonna go HUD height -6, and 7 is the color. Uh-oh, already. Yeah, typo. Alright. Okay, so we got a score, and we got lives. It's just you can't change the score yet. We're gonna add that, but at least it's being printed. I think we want to print it on the left side, and then maybe the lives are on the right side. So I want to do like 128 minus 5. So 128 is the length of that entire thing. More like 126. And then for here we'll go 5, maybe 5, but we're gonna add for score. Here we're gonna do lives. See what that looks like. Uh-oh. We're gonna need a little bit less here, so let's go like 110. No, still not. So let's go 100. Let's see what that looks like. Not enough. 90. That looks a little better. Okay, so now we just need a means by which to increase our score, which seems easy enough. We just have to add a bit of code to our block update function. Update. Oh. Yeah, I guess we can put that here. Score plus equals score inc. Yeah, we'll do that. Create a variable for score increment. Let's go 2. And so, oh, that's not good. Hey. So now the score does increase. Take a victory sip for that. All right. Okay, so that was that was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. Title screen and endgame screen. So we need to create like a game state that we start out at, and we can switch. We need a mechanism by which to switch them. So the way I usually do this, I can bring up one of my other games to show as like a reference. I have maybe one more recent game. Let's see, where is CJ? There it is. So here we have a mode, and we're gonna cycle between modes depending on what game mode we want, like what state of the game we want. So mode 0 is gonna equate to title screen, because that's usually where you want to start out at, right? Mode 1 is going to be the game, and then mode 2 is going to be the game over screen. And we can switch. Like we could say, oh, 3 is victory screen, while 4 is the you lose screen. It depends. That's the main reason why we want to make that stateful. So let's see. Let's just kind of do this as a reference. Okay. So my current update function is going to become the update game function, because that's what we've been programming so far. It's just the game loop. We're going to need a separate loop for if you're, doing a title screen, or if you're doing an endgame screen, etc. So we're going to take that update function, and that's going to be our update game function. Mode equals 1, then update game. So we need an update title. We also need to bring ourselves into draw game and draw title. Okay. We're going to be doing a similar thing here in the draw function, except we're going to replace this with draw. Draw game. And so in our update function, our update title function, which is the first thing that's going to be playing now, because our mode is set to 0, we need to check for if they press a button, because usually you want to just start the game if someone presses a button. So let's do that. So let's check for that. Then, right, we gotta update the title. Yeah, we gotta check for button presses here. Input. Which button? We want them to push 4. I think 4 is what we want. Let's get our music. If btn p4 then we increase the mode. Mode plus equals 1. And that's going to bring us into the game mode. So when we draw our title, basically just want to tell them, hey, the name of this game is Breakout, and press this button to continue. So let's do that. Here's my draw title game. Draw title. X position 128 divided by 2 minus, so that's half the width of the screen minus, I don't know, like 10. Y position, we're gonna give it like 40. Color, white, I guess. 7. X position, we're gonna do minus like 30. Do this at like 55. Let's see what we get. Uh-oh. Line 41, syntax error, update title, expected to close function. Uh-oh. So line 41. That looks right. Oh, this is an else, so we don't want to put an end here. That's why. Uh-oh. Draw title. Yeah, I did the same thing here. Uh-oh. More. 143, unexpected symbol near a comma. Oh. Yeah. We don't want that. Breakout. Alright. Cool. Okay. So technically we have a title screen. It looks like crap. I think we should move that breakout thing a little bit to the left. So 128 divided by 2, 64. Minus 10 is 54. I think we want to go 44. 64. More like a 46. Looks a little better. Now there's some cool tricks we can do to make this look a little bit nicer. One of them is to print a kind of surrounding area by. I'll show you what I mean by this. So if we're printing our main like white color at this position, we can print several other ones first in several other positions to make it look like it's kind of got like a bold or a it just kind of like pops out a little bit more. I'll show you what I mean. So if we print at 45 and 39 and we print it at color 0, we'll go with like a black background. Then we do 47, 41. So this is going to be to the top left of it. This is going to be to the bottom right of it. Then we got to the left of it. It's 45, 40. To the right of it, which is 47, 40. Then we need one at the top and bottom. So top and bottom. It's going to be 41 and 39. So let's see how this looks. See how that kind of pops out a little bit nicer? I think that looks pretty cool. Let's do that with the other one too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I'll make all of these 0. So we'll do 33, 54. 35, 56. 33, so we're gonna go to the left, 33, 55. We're gonna go to the right, 35, 55. Up and down, so 54, 56. Should look a little nicer. Yeah. Now, from here we want to add some like cool colors and stuff, but let's add the ending screen first. Alright. So we got this. Now what we want is like a game over screen. So we don't even have logic yet. If we go below the number of lives like this, then it just goes into negatives and there's no way to actually lose, which is, it's not very fun. So let's add that. Can add that. Alright, so here's where when the ball, yeah. Let's add a comment there so we know what we're talking about. So here, we can do a check to see if they've lost. Yeah. If player.lives is less than or equal to 0, then node plus equals 1. Now we need to create an update endgame. We can have a lose or a win game too. And we need a draw. So let's create that function first before I forget. So what I'm trying to do here is I want to make it so that the user can restart after they've lost. I suppose, yeah, I want to create a function for that. Restart game. Or I can just recall init. I think that's what I want to do. You know, I could probably just do all of this, put that in there, because this really does everything that I want. There we go. So, update lose game. We're just gonna wait until they press Z. If they do, or restart the game. So we want to tell them that they can restart the game by doing a draw lose game. So we need to add that here, else if mode equals 2, then draw lose game. My draw functions at draw game, draw title, draw lose game. Draw end. So we're gonna do something similar to this. Except we're gonna print you lose. Is there a way to do a vertical select? I wanna. So I know in other editors I can do like a kind of vertical select mode. I'm gonna Google that real quick. Control Alt down to insert cursors below above. You can add secondary cursors with an Alt click. Oh, cool. Nice. Oh man, this is pretty dank. I dig it. That is cool. Alright, so let's see if any of that works. Yeah. Nice. Okay. We wanna, I think on the loose screen we wanna make this press Z to restart a little bit more to the left. So I'm just gonna subtract about 3 pixels from each of these. Some of the shadows look weird. -2. Oh, -3. 32. 30, 32, -3 is 30. -3, 32, 31. Might be because I moved the white one too. Oh no, it looks bad. Get out of here. Oh, that looks bad. Why does that look bad? I gotta move all. I do have to move all of them. 0. Oh no. So -3 is 0, 2, 0, 2, 1, 1. That's how it should be. Oh, yeah, no, that should work. Well, okay, yeah, that looks a little better. Cool. Alright, well, I think that's gonna be good for right now. Yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by.